Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome, guys. So, I do free random picking for in depth reading. Donation list is open and will take priority like always. And don't forget to hit the like, please. Oh, I get cold. So, hello, it's me. Hi, yes. May I ask for free journals? I do random picking depending on the question. Just add the question. I will check out what kind of the question. For free, I pull a 3 card. Okay, for in-depth, I'm not budgeting. My card could be 20, 30, depending. So let's see. You want general reading? Let's see. Erika! All right, you up next. King of Cups. You have a Ten of Swords. You have a Six of Cups, and you have 8 of Cups. I don't know if you are separate with somebody or somebody you're not talking with. They're kind of like somebody here expecting some type of news coming because of lack of clarity and like communication. They said to me like somebody distant or distancing themselves, or could be you distant from them, somebody you're not talking with. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign or strongly Cancerian Pisces coming up. So, Erika, let me see. My phone, I put it here. Okay. Erika. Hi, China. That makes sense, that reading? If they see your picture, let me see. Message for Erica. Thank you for your donation. Donation paper to like always, guys. Okay, let's see if they see your picture. Hit the like button. I have that. Please let me know if they see your picture. Let me see. The 4 of Cups. You have the 5 of Cups. And you have a High Priestess. What to do with your picture? You have yeah, I think so. 3 of Cups. You have a 9 of Swords, and you have here the Empress. This is your card. The bottom deck, you have the Lover's card, you have the Hierophant and 7 of Wands. But you guys not talking. How do you know you guys not talking at all? If it is about the picture you put it like in social media, kind of like disappointment going on her side, but they keep it themselves with the High Priestess energy. Let me see what the High Priestess have to say. You have 4 of Wands, and you have the Ace of Cups, and you have here the Moon, and you have 5 of Swords and 2. I think they're kind of like feeling envy or jealousy here. 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, you have the Emperor. So it's like they want to have like you have it. They might see your situation or feel like you in the position you're stable. And to get into that point, she's not really positive about that. Let's say that they see you happy, stable, and comparing herself like I'm not really having good energy if come about that stability Erica have. Is that I don't know, but that's what they said. How do you know if it is your reading? Let's see what this is. The 3 of Cups. You have a 6 of Pentacles. Okay, the Hermit. And you have here the Sun card, above the Knight of Wands. I feel like after you put hard work in your family, stuff like that, home as wife, husband, whatever, I think it took you quite some time until you can prove that you are in the right path, the right place, or you enjoy your times now. Whatever you have, but you put the work on. Is that true? I don't know. Yeah. What is Nine of Swords? I'm curious. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, and you have Nine of Wands, you have the Star. This. Wait a second. Why you feel like that? You have the Judgment, and you have Nine of Cups. You have a King of Sword, and you have here the Page of Sword. I think you want to sow to the world, or the table is turning. You can make things happen if you really put the work on. You don't mean like to show off your nice life at the moment. Is that correct? Let's say when you are new married to your husband and people always say something, you know what I mean? And then when you success now, that you kind of like worrying about if other people talk bad about, but deep down you know that you put also very hard work to get into that point now. That's what you said. I think you speak the truth about yourself, even you don't tell other people with the King of Sword. So you don't like it the way what you have now. Ah, uh, the answering yes and no question here. They said yes, they did it. They do not really like it. I mean, they don't say they don't like you, but I mean they don't like it. What how you can become to post it because it's yeah exactly. Why not? And she don't like it. What your other question? Crazy. Well, the people sometimes they're curious about us. They want us to posting something like we fit them, right? When they see something they don't like it, nothing to do with them. So, all right, people, bear with me for free reading, guys. Okay, hit the like button and donation will take priority like always. Why is stalking my every move on social media? I thought I blocked her. You blocked her? What the reason? We have here the Queen of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Coins. How this person see? You have a King of Wands. And you have here the a Fool. And you have here the Lover's card. I think because they see that you live your dream life. That's how they see you. Like if you live with your person, like say your soulmate, your twin, you're married, whatever, they see you pretty much go to what you wish, what you dreams. When it come about her, why? Because I don't know if it's kind of like to compare herself financially here with you with Five of Pentacles energy. I feel like she don't have much to show off, so to say. The bottom deck, Eight of Cups. Why is that? You have an Eight of Wands. I feel like this is talking energy goes round and round and round all the time. Maybe for quite yeah period of the time. You know what I mean? So let's see why it is Five of Pentacles here. You have the Justice, and you have here the World, and you have the Eight of Sword, and you have here the Empress. Oh, I don't know if something to do here. She tried to get more money when the divorce, or you know what I mean. But that that now she received, like, she don't have the child alimony anymore, so she don't know what to make her on that. I don't know, maybe I feel like she asking more for your ex probably to pay her, but it doesn't work like that. She would love to have it to create cups energy. So that meaning she could be thinking like, I don't have much because my ex-husband give much into that new wife, whatever. So, but she can't blame you here. Her energy not blaming you, but she don't want to digest that, the truth, you know. Like, I still don't know why I don't have that good life financially. I still don't get it. Something like that. What is the Eight of Wands? The Page of Wands, and you have Four of Wands, and you have here the Death, and you have the Strength, and Seven of Wands. I feel like since probably if they have sons or when they're growing up, they also feel the potential that to connect with you guys also coming into that end, you know. You know, when the children growing up, they independent, they're not really need to talk with the parent every day because they're busy, they have their own family, own business, whatever. So it's potential her to get to you guys is become more difficult. Also the communication, really. Let me asking again, uh, what their energy to see you this time around. Nine of Sword. Yeah, they're stressing out though. Nine of Pentacles. And you have the Knight of Wands. Why they feel like that when they see your page? Because the Page of Coin. Whatever it is, like some type of information. Maybe she reads something, she's showing something. Kind of like somebody scared if by her own when it come about the stability. Let me clarify. Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, and you have the Empress. I think they still try kind of like reaching out, but they don't get the answer. So she's still wanting to figure it out, the idea how they can connect to you guys. So I feel like probably this month, still in the Cancerian season, you might receiving like some phone call or without number. You can't see who's calling, whatever it is. So yeah, because they have nothing to come up with. She have no idea to reaching people out. What the reason? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I feel like they will come soon though. This is like a repeating thing. I'm not surprised if you're telling me like, you know, every week or every second week I got like random message or random phone call without number and hang up again. I think it's hard though, because they're talking about somebody from a distance, they communicate from far away. You have here the internet card here for me, my internet online card. Really? How this person view you? The Three of Swords, how you see her? You have the Dead, and you have a Three of Pentacles. They still see you as somebody that the thorn between her probably and other thing. They see you at the third party. You know? So I think you see her that no point to talk with her. Then yeah, I think you see her like somebody really have understanding that you don't want to talk with them anymore. So you feel like no, she get the point. I don't have to talk with her anymore. Like maybe she receiving your sign that you want to close the chapter here with her. Yeah, so that message I got for you. Hi Arin, welcome yo. Hit the like button yo. You can super chat, yes yo. It's crazy. You're very welcome yo. Money, I mean. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Okay, Arin, the last reading. Sure. I'm about to super chat now. I am driving. Oh my lord. You American, you live in the car, huh? Okay. Be safe. What's coming toward you really soon? Quick message. The Justice card. The Three of Cups. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands. You have Nine of Swords. The King of Pentacles. You know what? I think whatever you do now, like your routine, your tasks, you need to sort out the thing you did very well. But when it come about that sub communication with specific person, I think somebody is still wanting to make the things right here with you just by reaching out. But I don't see them. They move them as at all here. They know there is something like they need to look at after, and you kind of like become desperate when it come about that because you stressing out. We don't you guys not talking. The Bonta deck, the Wheel of Fortune, and Seven of Pentacles. I want to see what is the Justice. This is the short message you want, or you want this a full reading? Let me see. What is the Justice? Short message. Let me see. You have the Ace of Cups, and you have here another sword. Here have a King of Pentacles. So expecting if somebody will reaching you out though. That you can expecting, but you know what? Don't be disappointed. Don't stressing out about that because they're gonna plan to showing up anyway. Like somebody will reaching, hey, are you go to work? It's something to do here with your timing when you about to go to work or finish work or something like that. So expecting that somebody you will hear while you work or you finish work or something to do involved with working. Okay, good. Welcome guys. So hit the like button. Any update, please let me know. And donation list is still open. I do a free random picking. I pull 3 cards. I read the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, Arin, add your full in-depth reading question, please. La, 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 la. Let me use this. It's sunny. I think this until the weekend is nice weather, but the wind is cold. Is it for Arin, please? Are you wearing glasses? They said to me, glasses. Can I get this weekend going into the next week? Okay. Really? You wear glasses? Okay. Four of Pentacles, and you have here the Queen of Wands, and you have here the Three of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. The Tower. And you have here the Devil, and you have here the World. The bottom of the deck, you have a Nine of Pentacles. That doesn't make sense, though. You have here the, if you said like I'm connected to somebody, but it's over, we don't communicate anymore, but that specific person is kind of like still obsessive with you, even they're not connected to you, right? Um, and you're kind of like probably not opening up emotionally toward them. You do what you have to do, you know. Hi, CD, what's up, yo? About time, exactly. What is the Tower? I'm curious. Why are you reading is sucks? No, not suck. I mean a lot of mystery. The Page of Pentacle. What? And you have Four of Pentacle, and you have the Star. So they kind of like, I want to talk with Arin. I want to send that message spontaneously though. Maybe a text message, but not like go into the emotionally conversation. Kind of like very official. Hey, what's up? How you do? Something like that. It's not like girlfriend boyfriend type of message. You know what I mean? So you both close off emotionally when it come about that connection. So what happened? Why you have too many? Why do you have this? Yeah, the Hierophant, clarify with the Hierophant again. Then you have the Queen of Cups, and you have here the Nine of Cups. The bottom deck of Four of Cups. I think somebody a little bit like worrying about what happened if I text them, they're not texting me back. I think they're scared about how they're gonna feel after. I finally got you on here. Oh, nice to see you, by the way. I don't know. I'm not really put myself somewhere or anywhere else. Yeah. But I planned last night. I come to the, yeah. So Arin, back to you. So you guys still hold on into that type of connection, even no progressing. So I want to clarify the devil. The dead, and you have the emperor, and you have a two of one. So maybe they're showing up like somebody okay to take control their own life, their own like situation, how they behave. Okay. If you don't hear from them, I think they want you to think that like it is over. Okay. But at the same time, the energy telling me, what happened if I sending spontaneously like message? But if I send it and I don't want to feel disappointed about that, I don't want that like my ego go down. I have a question. Why are they scared about your answer? The Page of Pentacles. You have a Two of Pentacles, and you have here the Three of Cups. They don't know how to make it. The Temperance. They don't know how to make it, and they don't know like if they're gonna get their goal. It's kind of like, are we okay now? Just one text message, especially if you guys not talking. And after that, if you being silent, I don't want that. Because about the deck, I think I get the feeling like somebody tried to ignoring his other one, so to get chased by the other one. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see. Message for Arin, please. What is the overall energy between you two guys? You have the Knight of Wands, and you have a Six of Wands, and you have here the Empress, and you have the Temperance, and you have the Eight of Wands, and you have here the Strength, and you have here the Five. I think it pisses you off though. Because lack of progressing here, even though you still have like a green light to see this situation like it could work out with that person, but you're dealing with somebody that like all about the ego here at the moment, so they're showing up like, I'm okay if you're reaching me out, but the progressing like I don't want to give you so easily, they're holding back at the same time, so it doesn't make sense how this person see. We have the Lovers, we see them Ten of Pentacles, we have a Nine of Cups. I think you both still like each other, but you both feeling like, okay, if it doesn't go my way, okay, go your way, but you both think and feeling like that. So you might see them probably they should do something here, like start open a new chapter here with you, and they see you probably have potential to see or meet another person, or you have another choice to make. Oh god, that's crazy. I think this reading, Erin, is the longer period of the time this person don't talk to you, right? I think they're mastering like how not to talk for a period of the times. It seems like people when ghosting first time like 3 days, after that a week, after that 2 weeks, after that a month. Look at me, after that a years. So Erin, that message I got for you. So what you up, City? I just enjoying the life, enjoy my life and cook nice, yummy, cleaning my the old house. What else? Who else here? Nobody's here coming. Only one people or four. I know my channel will never grow. But it's okay for me. I'm fine. I don't need the reading until tomorrow. You have a question? Arin is driving. What does Cancerian feel about me this day? What Cancerian feel about me this day? The world. You have Queen of Pentacles and you have Two of Wands. Why you see himself? The Eight of Cups. Why? You have here the Ten of Pentacles. So you seem to be like planning if they're gonna turn the back, they see that potential will be happily ever after. Yeah, why is Two of Wands? You have here the Magician, you have here the Dead, you have Page of Sword, and you have the King of Cups. He know if he moving forward here, he can get into that, but He don't do anything. Queen of Wands, you have here the Star, you have Five of Wands, and you have the Empress, and you have here the Emperor, and you have Three of Wands. What the fuck? So look like he's talking or have somebody else here, but still thinking that I am probably the best potential to be that person, but he don't do shit. Okay, yeah. I got the same energy reading like few days ago. They also with somebody they said. Okay, I just wanted to general for this month for next 30 days or next 30 days. You have here the moon. What happened this man here to you? The king of wands. You have the king of cups, a queen of cups. We have the devil. No problem. And you have here the knight of sword. And you have the page of pentacles. I don't know if you lost your patience, like you waiting some type of information coming. I don't know if about work situation. The bottom of the deck you have a ten of pentacles, the seven of cups, two of wands, and the star, three of wands. Okay, let's say you have a dream in the future, long-term plan here. But at the moment, your energy telling me, you know what? I'm really waiting some news here. Like when me somebody not talking with me for 2 weeks, I'm like, oh my god, when I'm gonna receive that message though? What is the moon here? I don't like that. The first card coming. You have seven of cups, and you have here the six of cups, and you have the queen of sword. The bottom deck, the knight of cups. If it is related to work situation, it seems to be they don't really give you clear information. So you kind of like wanting to figure it out or digging deeper because your curiosity. What is the devil? Yeah, the page of pentacles, seven of sword, and you have here the star. Let's say you're writing the email, you don't give the you receive the answer, but that not that the point. But you want that your boss, for example, to telling you know what is the deal, I like this, and you're kind of like, what now? Okay, you go back to the one to deck a king of one. Who's that? Who's this king of wands? The nine of cups, and you have here the sun card, strong Leo energy, and you have here the devil, and you have a five of sword. Oh Lord, nice. If this about workplace, if you don't like there and they know it, uh, and they play jam though, like okay, if you give your face like that, city, and I can do this and that, I don't like that. If it is related, like somebody you talk, whatever, they showing up like they don't take another opportunity to talk here to you. They being like a poker face, but at the same time, the energy they feel about you like they don't know what you up to. The company knows I'm not happy, they're no more. Exactly. Hmm. So how is you moving forward here, please? We have here the star is coming up here twice, the five of sword, and you have here the sun card. You have a 2-1. You've been thinking positive though. Like you said to me, you know what, Fig, I'm in suck now. But anyway, I have to focus in bright future here. I don't know if something you have to choose your path, where direction you have to go with the two of wands energy. All this is masculine energy, so I need you to taking action, responsible toward that, whatever you go for. What is the star, please? Hit that loud and clear. Really? You have 5 of Wands. Ay, 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 ay. You have 10 of Cups. You have the Hermit, and you have here the 10 of Pentacles. Everybody need some stability, money, stuff like that. So I feel like you're gonna give your best to stay wherever you are at the moment. Because if you want to go to what you want at the moment is a take a time. Okay, so you stay in the situation you're not really happy about, but anyway, it will be evening, I go home. It is the way it is. I don't know if you want ending something. We have the ending card here coming up here twice. So what is the Sun card? Because then we have the Moon. Let's clarify this. The Page of Cups. And you have a 3 of Cups. And you have a King of Cups. And you have a 10 of Wands. I think why you feel positive, you said like, you know what? Who will please myself, my wish and stuff like that, myself. I want to do things that like what make me happy. It's not just about money. It's about thing I do that make me peace, and I love to do it. Kind of like you try to not mix it your daily task with your personal case. Work is work, Victoria, and how I feel about this, about that in my life is my responsibility. Okay, that's good. I feel like most Taurus think like this, most logically. I feel so. I know this is a hard move here because seem to be like a struggles when it come about uh, people talk to you or people not really clear to give you some type of information that triggered you the most. I think with 5 of Swords, and you have the Devil here, and at the same time it's 7 of Swords, and you have here the 5 of Wands. So that's why that like you kind of like calling back, don't want to discuss more about that. Then you let them thinking like, you know what, I already say what I have to say. Then you think about that. If you already tell them, I think they don't really like it, you know. So if they're gonna answer you, they kind of like a pinpoint to your own word, like why. Let's say that they slap you, and then when you cry and you complaining why you slap me, and the answer like why you cry. Maybe you need some more slap. Hi, Miss Priscilla, what's up, yo? After I'm fully forthcoming, and I said, and then it. Exactly. I say what I have to say. At least if I have to say multiple times, and I feel myself like stupid, I'm more triggered about that. That what your energy telling me. It's very knowledgeable. We need a deep knowledge to stay in this energy. Probably that maybe you experience much people speak toxic here to you. That's why you don't want to entertain that. Even is triggered to you, right? Yeah. It could be from family member or friend or people circle around our cycles. Yeah, I don't think this is something new thing though, but if you know, like example, the narcissistic personality disorder, and then you meet that specific person, they have that tendency, they're showing up, they're glowing, for example, and then we know how to read that and kind of like, I know that shit. They gossip too much for guys. Yeah, because they don't have to take responsibility because talk is cheap. Yeah. I think this day people chatting too much and online too much, talking with them opposite gender or love interest give other people hope, but they're hopeless themselves. You know, it's crazy that how they live their life. Yeah, I think you keep it yourself. You don't want to you kind of like holding back. You keep your own word because you already did it. I think you try in a very polite way, because I feel like if people will speak like in that energy, five of wands, you have here the devil, or even five of sword, that will be dramas. Okay, but you try your soft way, so to say. Even I see that you can explode more, but you try not to. Yeah. So how do you see yourself at the moment? The Fool, the Queen of Sword, and you have Seven of Pentacle. I think if it is related to workplace, yeah, you might hear information from them. Uh, if you will continue to work there, I think so, yes, though. But I don't know for how long. But they make it up to you. The end of the day, have the Fool card. So I don't really like the way they speak to you with the Queen of Swords coming up here twice, and you have the King of Wands. Though they might feeling that like we have right to say to you like this, like that, like this, like that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Sometimes when you go to the boss, like, and they're gonna talk about the management, we don't learn about that shit, and then we feel like our equation is not worth at all. I hate that shit. You know. I tell to my coworker last week ago when she come here, that's why I don't like to go to every 6 months. Like we have a personal information, all the people from the other company, the big boss is coming and talking about the financial situation. And I said, why are you not talking about the thing what we really need? What of course we need more salary, we need this, that the matter at the moment. They don't give a shit because every company they have their own management. If you don't like it, the management, so it's good to have that full card so we can say bye, I'm going other direction, you know. I, also with the people working over there, the most aspect like the small little manager one, you know what I mean. Uh, Also probably most people quit their job like 80% because the bad coworker or the bad manager, so to say, not the bad management. Work is work at the end of the day. So that means that I got for you to work there until I am done with the surgeries. Then I off to new adventure. That's good. You're very welcome. Look at you, try to being sweet, trying to being like, no. Sometimes, as me as Taurus myself, I have Scorpio a lot in my chart. Like mostly, I absorb the thing, and if people asking me, I said, you know what? I think I really need the lawyer because I can speak for an hour to explain not just why my neighbor put this and that, because they have a story until that happened on, and that not probably we can explain in 1 minute. So that if my neighbor, other neighbor are good with me, will ask me this and that, and I prefer like, well, I'm not talking with the other neighbors anymore. That's it. If they're asking me why, maybe they're gonna think or say like, yeah, but this is not your problems, and they don't know my background, why that happened. That crazy. I'm like, you know what? I keep to myself until if I need to go to the courthouse for that, then I can explain so much more, and I really can make people look so stupid, but not every times. Um, for because if you're gonna sew our blade every time a little thing, people don't respect us anymore, and they play game with that. So we use it when we need it. Priscilla, Jeff finally got one of his back paycheck. What? You were right. You said 5 months. Why? I love you, Priscilla, the way that if I read for you, even doesn't make sense, you can have like, thank you, fake. Let's see. Or maybe it doesn't resonate now. And then the best part is you don't forget your reading. That's why when happen, hey, fake, I have something, I have an update, whatever you're gonna call it. And I'm like, what? Because I was so many years dealing with my ex, the other Cancerian, for 10 years. He's a master manipulator. Because when he is in the corner and he feel like he did something wrong, then he's always come up with something else. They said like, oh, I forget about that. And I really take a look what people say, what they're doing. And then I know it. When I know, like example, the Karen here, I really the whole of my life I'm already not talking with her. Because I see the result with that my ex 10 years, nothing changed. So I don't believe if tomorrow we're gonna talk again, then we will be in another newborn a bit. No, they're gonna piss on my head over and over again until I feel like I'm quite used to. I don't want to say that word in my life. You should know when your reading come to light. You don't need. Thank you so much. I just wanted to ask what to expect in journals. My phone not here. Somewhere there. I charge it. Okay. Message for Miss Priscilla. What to expect in journals. The Ace of Pentacles. That's good card. The Three of Swords. And you have the Queen of Pentacles. What is that? The Six of Cups. The Temperance. You have here the Nine of Pentacles. The bottom deck of Three of Cups, and you have the Star, and you have the Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, and you have here the High Priestess. Dead, and you have Seven of Cups, and you have Nine of Pentacles, and you have the Hermit, the Three of Wands. Okay, the Empress. Interesting. Can I pull more card here to check out that they're talking about? The Knight of Swords. Nine of Wands, and you have here the Six of Swords. This is a like conversation you already had it. About being stable, about being give plenty of time, enough time to go into that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see. What is Three of Swords? But at the same time, um, uh, wait a second. Ace of Cups. Oh, no. Two of Pentacles. They have the Devil. You have here the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands. You're not good in saving money. The will, the judgment, the love. Oh, okay. So it seems to be will be crowded though. Okay. Um, let's say you talk with your person, your Jeff now, but the little bit crowded. So maybe you try to not really negative about that. Let's say that like we have plenty of time now. Yeah, to get into that when that happen, we start a new brand, blah house or moving, relocate, whatever it is. Um, why is this crowded? Because it's something to do with another situation. Okay, let's say other situation or other person, your parent, his parent, something like that. But they said that like you're right about that plan. I don't know what they're talking. What it is? The five of sword, and you have eight of sword, and you have here the tower. This is sound like me. For example, I want to make my garden there, so I want detail. Where, what to put it there, the first, which month, which way. I want detail, okay? Because if I don't know about that, and I feel like I don't know where I am, because you might feel that like it's not only just about you, also about everybody. You think about everybody else. That's said the thing will be okay. We have here the judgment card. That's fine. I don't know if this reading probably will make sense here for you in the future. I don't know the specifically month. They said 2 to 5 months from now on. How do you know this is what happened to 5 months, please? You have the chariot, you have the tower, and you have a nine of sword. The bottom of the deck, you have here the dead. You have seven of cups, nine of pentacle. Okay. What it is? The world, the ten of wands, a ten of cups, which is page of the empress. Are you sure? Not are you sure? That's the wrong word. If it is about you're married, kind of like by the end of this year, the progressing start to happen. So let's say like November, December, you guys start to organize this and that little bit for the next year. It's something here to do with the closing the chapter. So it could be closing the chapter for this year. You're not good in saving money. My brother is a Sagittarius. He's also so bad saving money. My sister Cancerian is so good saving money. I'm Taurus saving money. Saving money? Me? Mm, maybe no. He is getting another check in this. Yeah, something to do here with the closing the chapters, closing this year, new thing here. And then they're gonna talk to you, especially already in the month of November. So I feel like you just have to calm down. I think would you do that because you telling me, well, you have another plan long time already. That's fine. I'm here for. But when it come about financially, until that happen, then we have plenty of times. I think so. Mm-hmm. How much costing you for wedding money, Priscilla? Me, I tell to Dan, like, if we get married, he said to me, before we go next time to Indonesia, we plan to go next year. I'm like, what? If we're gonna go next year, that meaning next year we're gonna get married here first, and then after that, I said to him, no, I don't want party. I don't want. I just go to the office and then we sign the contract. And then we go eat in a restaurant and we come home. I just want so simple. I don't want anything under 5,000. Yeah. That's okay, Priscilla. That will pay off the end of the day. Stay in this energy, okay? You'll be fine. It took some time now, 2 to 5 months, specifically month. If you know this is your reading, like before end of this year, that that something happened. That's good. Aha, the decoration. That's sweet. This will be the first time you're married. My cousin, the first cousin, she's married in the month of April, I think. March, April. You know how many guests is coming? 1,000. You don't believe? Oh my god! Yeah, my uncle is. I always call him rich uncle. Yeah, he's a big boss. So well, I will say to Danny, like, we will not have that wedding. It's too expensive. I'm has happy. Has been happy. Oh, that's good. Your first wedding. I already bought my wedding dress, my traditional wedding dress. I already made it. I went to the tailor in the month of May, so they made it for me, my dress, and they also made suit for Aries, trousers, and also the shirt. Yes, so I already prepared. Yes, China, add your question. All right. Ask about my mom energy towards our ceremony. Okay. The King of Sword, Five of Sword, and you have the Magician. The bottom of the Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. Interesting. How they see this your ceremony thing? The Six of Sword, and you have the Ace of Sword. The Three of Sword is coming up here again. The bottom of the Queen of Cups. So seem to be like that reading, previous reading connected to this energy. I think that the Three of Sword before that from your mom's side. Okay. Um, I want to clarify this the magician. Then I can talk more shit, right? So let me see. You have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Two of Wands, and you have here the Page of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. He seemed to be manifest very good energy though, but I think like what is work on her mindset. She is a very logic person, and she know exactly that your life moving forward, and you have a new start chapter in your life. Maybe he will see Jeff like to be other new family member, but he is not really like this is the son-in-law I really wishes for. I think Priscilla could have like much better guys if she wanted, but she will go to her own way. So then I have to accept that the 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 progressing. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe she's not telling you that. I don't know. It is the way it is. My daughter wanted. Okay, I don't know this. I don't know your mom, but the way she's showing up, like, well, yeah, exactly. It's a sword. You have the moon, seven of pentacle. You have a two of pentacle. You have a two of cups. It's kind of like worrying more about your financial thing, like how can come you work out it, especially when it come to material things. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I think that only the reason, like, she might not see to be your future husband is like in the very much limelight, so to say. Mm, yeah. If I'm gonna ask your mom, you want this Jeb to be a son-in-law or the person B you don't know yet? I think her answer will be like, I will take the person B I don't know yet. Exactly. So her energy toward your wedding thing is okay, that fine, and she accept that your life moving forward, it is the way the six of sword energy. That's okay. She just worrying about that your stability. So she don't see that in a pretty logic way. If he was working like normal, I think it will be much different the way she will think about that. This combination, see, I don't know. I think you can really see clear about that. I don't think King is sort hiding something. Yeah, everybody, every parent, I think. It doesn't matter one financially better, the one heart is better, whatever. Mostly parent worrying about 3D thing, if that man is stable or not. Because if they have to take care of somebody, they have to take responsible. That meaning they have to be able uh, to take responsible, and somebody, if something happened, can rely on them. Not because our parent or we are woman, we are materialistic. That's why I said to Danny as well, all woman is expensive. So that you have to choose that what you can afford it. And then even very cheap woman, I said that costed your time, your energy, whatever. China, what's your question? My mom asking like, oh, he's good guy, yeah. That's important. What he's doing? And then she hear that, and then she said like, it doesn't matter, my daughter, and really care about you, this, do this and that. Instead of all your ex, they all they happy just this and that, but you're not happy. You we live just one time. That's what my mom, my parents said. What's coming toward you in a career? Let's see. The Two of Cups. This sound like a love reading. The King of Pentacles. And you have the King of Cups, and you have here the Five of Swords, and you have here the Knight of Cups, a Page of Cups, you have Five of Cups, the Fool, the Four of Wands. I feel like when I come back your work wherever you are now is maybe you slowly feel comfortable. You can work with that person, people anymore again or whatever. But the bond deck, I don't know if people asking you much about what you up to, asking you multiple some same question. Page of cup, five of cups, you have a nine of cups and a five of swords. That like maybe people wanting your personal life, but what you wanting here, like you know what? I just want my money. I just want to feel comfortable. Pay me well, whatever it is. I'm very focused on my financial situation. I don't want to connect it emotionally to people, friend or boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't want that. So when I come back your work situation, I think you can work together with people or people can work together here with you. But yeah, I think I see that people really like you, but you don't want to have some type of specific question when it come about your private life because that probably you don't want to connect with. Really? Dan is that man. Deal with man that has been good. Yes, Priscilla. Dan said to me, if I will be rich, super rich, fake, whatever you want or you like, or this house, you dream, the farm, I make it happen. That's what he said. I'm like, I'm happy now. You know what the most make me happy? Like if I carry the mountain now, it's like I don't have to anymore. So hi flower girl. Please hit the like button. I do free random picking for in-depth reading. The nation list is open. Open. What's coming toward you in love? What is love? It didn't hurt me. Thank you, Miss Priscilla. Are you at work or you go to work, Priscilla? Nice to see you. I feel like long time I don't see you. You're very welcome, China. Virgo. What's coming to Virgo in love? Nine of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. You have here the Nine of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, you have here the Strength and Three of Swords, and you have the Ace of Wands. You have here the Fool, Eight of Swords. Are you single or are you connected? If you said to me, I don't talk with anybody, so beware of somebody uh, wanting to date you, but when I come about commitment, they're not showing up very very quickly because of another situation condition. So beware of that hookup energy, okay? If it is about your ex situation, yeah, they still want to date you, but I don't like this. How come people wanting to get to know somebody, but then emotionally they're not opening up? I don't get it. So you might talk with somebody, but then that doesn't make it easier. So beware of that. If somebody already dealing with, well, ask their true intention, why they talk to you, why they take you out, why they date you. Okay. Jeff talking me to work. Oh, that's nice. What do you question, Erica? Erica de Rosemary. Why you put your name Rosemary? Your name is Rosemary? Shut up, Peter. You know why? Because I just read the essential oil, rosemary oil, eucalyptus oil, lemongrass oil. Oil, but not the baby oil. All right, human. Your question is in a PayPal. Okay. Really? If she want to talk to you, and why? We have here the chariot. We have here the magician. We have here the four of. We have the same for a card earlier. For a cups here earlier, right? With the five of cups. The bottom of the deck, you have the tower, and you have a three of cups. Lot of cups energy here. Let me clarify first. I don't want to read that like somebody manifest to communicate here with you. I don't see the communication card, but it could happen here when I digging more with the magician card. We have a two major arcana here that mostly they're talking about her feelings, so I cannot say much at the moment. The Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Chariot here again, above the deck of Two of Pentacles. Um, no, probably not the communication with you yet. No, not now though. Let me see what is this. Chariot. The Hierophant and Queen of Sword, the King of Sword. The bottom of the deck, you have the Star. You know whom they want to talk with? Your husband. Yeah. So I ask question now. If to your husband to talk, why? Because of the star, that was he really wishes probably. And you have here the Nine of Cups, and you have a Ten of Pentacles, and you have here the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if it is like she might feel emotional closure from your husband, or because of your husband can give you some type of support, like helping financially, probably. I don't know, or still feeling like because we are part of the family. That's the reason. So I'm gonna clarify the star. This is crazy. You got the same reading? Yeah, this is what you love it. The Justice. You have a Nine of Swords, and you have a Three of Swords, and you have here the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like they want that still to have that kind of feeling, have right to communicate you with him. So that meaning they're feeling like you take him away from her, just her to be connected to the husband or ex-husband. Yeah, it's not about him, it's about her, what she want, what she wish. Okay. Mm. I believe when he said he didn't want it, because the end of the day, even though she tried to reaching out, I think the answer mostly disturbing her, because more stressing her out instead of make her happy. Hmm. You know what? Let's say that I would like to talk with that Cancerian. So then he rejected me, like, oh, this is really my wish. Like, now I'm feeling miserable because of that. Yeah, you know. I think he feel like she don't deserve that. What I did wrong? So why you not talking with me? Why? Well, I feel like if she don't want to have headache, just don't communicate. Just don't calling Jahan. That's it, right? I can give her advice. Hmm? Ask your question. But I know why she wanted, because she feel closure. Sometimes people said closure that meaning a good news. Some for me, I want my closure that specific person telling me why we cannot be together, Victoria, because I have a wife already, or I have other girl, but they will not telling me that. So, but the way he don't want to talk with me, the way he ghosting me, but actually that already closer I have, that meaning they are not for me. What is coming towards you unexpected financially? The Eight of Wands, the Magician, the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you might hear the news, or somebody will reaching out and come about your financial situation. I don't know if that makes sense by next month. The Bond deck of Four Sword, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Sword, and Ten of Sword. Where are you stand? The Five of Cups, and you have the Nine of Pentacles. I think at the moment when I come back your financial situation, you okay. But like there is something you want to make a movement forward. I hear the word recovering. Recover. Let's say that you have take that money and then you waiting other money to come, and then after that you can pay this one first, and then after that the rest is here for you. Something to do here with your own money. So in the present moment, you're not really happy when it come about that. Whatever it is, you know, or you think about that every day. I don't know what it is. They're talking about how do you feeling about become more, you can more manage your own financial situation. All this the feminine energy here, three. Example, if I give you, if the house you want to sell it, for example, at the moment you don't have that money yet, right? Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. My connection just went off. I must be some issues with my internet. I wasn't ghosting. I will repeat. all right, flower girls. I think I feel like I'm sure this is something you probably already calculate that will coming anyway. Okay, you'll be fine here with your money. I don't know if that makes sense by this year already, or somebody will asking you already about that house you're gonna sell whatever in the month of August, probably already. Eh. Why I see the scenario like this? You okay now with your financial situation, but if you're gonna be able to sell that house, then the money for yourself, I don't know how much, many percent, and other one, I hear the words not sharing, but you want to put that somewhere. Uh, you have money like this, so you put it there. Okay, this is yours. Is that correct? But this at the end of the day, this is yours money anyway. I hear the word like ours. It's our money. Aha. You know, Erika, I'm building my house now, okay? So people start to work maybe next week now. So I also build a room to rent. And yeah. Aha, that's what I mean. This is a good card. Like, it's I'm progressing now. Okay. Yes. And we have here the pentacles. That's okay. I think I should choose to be like, you know what? This is on the way for the house. Yeah. So I sent already my money for that. So my Arya said like, okay, then by end of the month next month, I said, look, I can use my money first. Don't need your money now. I have enough. So I gonna build a house after. First is some place to rent. Yeah, a room like a room. No, I built 12 rooms. When the house is done, when house is finished, probably by next year, whatever. But Danny said before we go there, we should get married. I said, what? Okay. What Erica said, when you see me getting paid out the sale of my home, wait a second. We have the chariot here again. Tell me a flower girl. I'm really concentrate on your reading. Wait, stay. You have a 2 of Wands, and you have here the 7 of Wands, and you have here the Knight of Coins. You have the Empress, is your card, the King of Swords, and you have here the Moon. Couple of months, so to say. The previous reading, I got it like you hear that information about that house coming because that connected to your own money after that will be turning in the Leo season. So look like this month not. Or it could be like a previous few months ago, somebody said we want that, but no, you said no, that's too cheap, whatever it is. You have the blockage here, the third card. Mm-mm. When, I cannot really say when, but they said on the progressing in the Leo season. And I really hope so this year. All right, B. Yesterday I was not here. I'm like, I'm dead. When are you planning? Oh, Priscilla. I don't want to get married in the winter time here. Then when? Then probably in June. I listened to my reading. Thank you once again. My super suspicious were right. Summertime. I think so. Because I don't feel like wearing like a thick jacket on my wedding because of the cold weather. I really be. Yeah. Okay. Jago Maria. No, I'm soon about to take off. You have question? I swear, after you, I'm off you. Oh, oh God. I'm hoping October won't be that hot. Uh-huh. I want my wedding day like 27, 30 degrees, really sunny day. You know. I don't want to get married next year, honestly. My friend said like, "Pig, we're not married, you know." Why? You don't need a man. You have your own money. You have this, that. I said, I know, but yeah, I'm married. Sindan never married in his life. I wanted to donate and to log onto PayPal from computer, so I can't donate from my phone only. Ah, hoping October won't be that hot. You buy already your dress, Priscilla? I'm just looking right now. Different dresses. You gonna wear white because you never married? Black like my attitude. I'm out at the moment. Okay, I'm off now, guys. I see you guys. Which day to have tomorrow? Whatever I have mood to come. It's going to be Halloween. Oh my god, really? What your question, Jeff? Hurry up, hurry up. List is closed, guys. Why doesn't his friend Tyler and Steve get along? What the reason Jeff and Steve? The strengths. Five of sword. Oh, okay, my goodness. I think Tyler mostly be like is the type of the alpha person, and Steve is most kind of like I, you know, there is the alpha, there is, I don't say the other one is beta, but if it is something to do here that Tyler probably went through a lot into a Steve private life situation, I don't know if that involved another person. Who's the Virgo? That the Tyler? I think Steve will be like, yeah, well, if you want to be all fine, but I'm not begging. The other one said, fuck that. I don't. I think they kind of like holding back toward each other. Tyler is, yeah, he's showing up here the left side. This area status energy, very very much like unmovement. And I don't see that Tyler see himself like on the same level uh, with Steve. Okay, So if there is involved like another person, specifically a woman over here, I could say, because that woman like probably find that Tyler is very attractive here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the full story, but this I sent that like some type of like, I don't say disappointment. It's like I hear the word for real. I think it's okay for them by not really get along together, because they're not really fighting or stuff like that. They're kind of like giving each other like cold shoulder. Don't know, that makes sense. Sometimes in life you don't need to get along with everybody. You just have to do the right thing. You don't have to be nice, right? I think at least that's what the Taurus think here, because they have the magician here. So yeah, it's very difficult to budging this one. So let me see, why is that? Steve goes out of his way not to talk to Tyler. Yeah, because he have kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like, I don't say the bachelor mentality, like I do my way, I want it, and leave me alone. I come and out. I think Tyler don't like that. Like, mm-mm. Yes, exactly. I think who turning their back here first. I think the Steve one, but not the Tyler. You know, Tyler is okay without Steve here. But somehow, I think Steve, I see him like still manifest that wanting to connect again with Tyler in the future. Just the Taurus gossip about Leo. Not gossip here. I don't see the conversation card here, but what I saw here that like they don't like that. They don't like that. They're not in the same page about Virgo. They're not gossiping, but the Taurus don't really like that Virgo. I don't know if that's true or not. You know, we have the Virgo energy here coming up here. Um, 1, 2, 3, that could be them 2, 4 times. So a lot. But when I come about the Taurus energy, most likely connected to that masculine energy here with Ace of Wands. So yeah, not really movable. It's like, okay, if you don't like me, hate me, whatever. What I know is like, if they want to talk to me, that fine, start over again. But I'm not budging. I'm not the one go for it. If they want to walk away, if they want to just like turn their back, that's fine. If you find somebody better, though, I think the Taurus see that Virgo like not really mature the way thing he's doing, even though it's not true. Okay. They're not in like a water and oil. They don't get along together. Alex, who's here? Who's here? Hey, 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 hey. What's up, baby? Wait. Miss Priscilla, that you just take a nap. You're very welcome, Priscilla. Look at that. Look up here.
So Priscilla, your hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. You look so. Look at the beer. Here. Look the camera here. Look. You know that you're not made for the street, yeah?
Yes, the cute one.
Ah. Hmm? You're not made for street, you know. You just have to well behave it. You know. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Mm. Why you don't take a nap? You should take a nap, honey.
This glossy gentle. Somebody said yesterday, oh, you have so nice this one. I said, thank you. Everybody said it's nice. It's quite heavy leather. I said to Arias, I bought this like near $80. Alright. But what little bit of the percent like it, right, Alex? So that like why not? We have that many years already, right? Mhm. Come to mama, come. Okay, Priscilla. You want me to call you? Call your phone? What you want? Mm, mm, mm. All right then. Behave. Be brave. I start interviewing. Oh. Okay then. Thank you so much. Bye. See ya.